Oh my gosh, my face is already itchy. Okay. Big message today. Big message. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is Whitney Moon. This is my channel. Aries energy. Let's see if this lines up. We're going to do a general message and see what comes up. Okay, the dice were all really weird, so I'm going to take them all the way that they came, although... All right, 7th house, Aries, and Mercury. Communication. Oh, here come the yawns. Oh my gosh, I don't have any jewelry on. Wow. All right. Well, let's use sunglasses. Okay. Enemies lurking. Okay. I don't know if this is a good message or a bad message. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody. It's too dark. Here we go. Who is that? What up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy Friday. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. whitneymoonshine@gmail.com for personal readings. All right, here we go. Okay, give me the 7th house. Serendipity. Okay, right place at the right time. G-O-D. He has been coming up a lot these days, okay? So you need to believe in divine timing. There's Donnie Darko. There's Frank. Frank gives Donnie the countdown. Fox Mulder. Oh my gosh. Okay, so when I started this reading, there was a song playing in my head, and it took forever to get to the chorus to tell me what song it was because I knew who it was, but I didn't know the song. And the song is called 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies. Okay, it's been 1 week since you looked at me. Okay, SOA. Wow. Okay. So with this Emperor energy, like I was kind of thinking it, but I wasn't sure where you're going to get communication from an Emperor. Okay. And then with this serendipity, right place at the right time, I'm thinking 7th house. Okay. So you might know somebody through somebody. And I don't know, maybe we're going to go to a dinner or you're going to run into this person. I mean, serendipity, right place, right time. You're just going to be somewhere and it is God, okay? It is G-O-D at its finest, okay? Lining you up with some timing, okay? And you got to read between the lines on this. I don't know why you got loser. I'm not quite sure what That's all about. Okay, give me this Aries energy. Emperor energy. They could be an Aries. I mean, it's the beginning of something too. I always get like the energy of the Fool with Aries. You know, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the wheel. There's the boat, the majestic boat, the Blair Witch, and then they'll switch around. So this could be magic coming back around. There's a bunch of farmers going by the street right now. If you can hear all that, I'm sorry. It's all their tractors. Okay. All right, give me this Mercury. Where the fuck are... Oh, my God. So much construction. Okay. What up with this Mercury? Connection. I had a feeling there was something coming together. Okay? And I feel like witchcraft has been involved, and one, if not both parties, have been under very evil distraction. Like the spirits were trying to tell you, because I feel like this is a reunion with somebody. Take it if it resonates. It's not gonna be for everybody. Okay. And I feel like spirit's been trying to get you to meet up with them, but every time it comes to happen, it's like you go left and spirit's trying to tell you to go right. Okay. And it's like spirit, you're trying to leave to go somewhere, and spirit's like trying to hold you back. Like, oh my God, there's my landlord. Why? He shows up so many times when I'm doing lives. Okay. I feel like so many times, just like this. Okay. They tried to get you to go in a direction to do this, and it wouldn't work. It wasn't right timing. Timing is everything. And maybe that's why Mercury's here. Mercury is a huge time planet. Okay. It is about communication. It is kind of about timing, right? People time that shit out. Okay. It's a process. It's an exchange that all deals with time. Okay. So, and then right place, right time, literally that's serendipity. Something about time here. I feel like there has been like separation between you and somebody, and it was evil. It was evil separation. I don't think it really was supposed to happen, you know, but it just right place, the right time got shut down and hasn't really been able to come back again. Oh, this could be a one-night stand you're coming back together with. Or somebody who strung you along, or maybe you strung them along, but you're actually kind of like meant to be together. But there was witchcraft over it. There was evil distractions over it. There was karma on top of it. Something was fucked up with it. And maybe that's why now we're in the 7th house. Like we're getting some justice here. Justice has stepped in. Okay, that Libra energy. Lightning and the golden mirror. So I definitely feel like whatever happened was kind of narcissistic, both like on both ends. Okay, like you both did not see each other's I don't think you supported each other. I don't think you supported each other's views. So, you know, I just don't think that there was enough there to get it to go anywhere, because I think witchcraft fucking siphoned it. Thief. Somebody stole it. Somebody stole your relationship. They stole an opportunity. They stole your emperor. Okay, they stole something. And you were meant to be with this person, and you hooked up. You got together. This is somebody you fucked. Okay, and now it's like an emergency energy now, because the energy has been left behind and weakened for so long that it's in a state of emergency now. Okay, and past the duchy, it's like a good emergency. It's not like anybody's gonna die or anything, but it's a possibility that your soul might die, your soul might weaken, your soul might get to a point that you get so down on yourself and you get so down on life and what's going on and being single and being in the wrong energy that you perish. You stop doing your mission, you stop giving a shit, you go to the other side, you start drinking too much, start doing drugs, you start fucking everybody because you don't care, because you've been so far away from this person for so long that you've lost your connection to them, right? Because somebody severed it. A witch. You dealt with a witch. Okay, and this shit's been coming up like a motherfucker, okay, for like fucking decades. I was gonna say centuries, but then I was like, let's break it down in decades. But obviously it's been happening for centuries. Okay, so bouncer. I feel like they're being asked to leave. And then it's not a choice. They have to go now. The spirits are here to service you. They're here to help you. This keeping you guys away from each other, they know that it's fuckery. It's fucking bullshit. It's weak magic. It's somebody angry at you, somebody evilly distracted by something to do with you. They don't like you. They don't like the way you look. They don't like the way you talk. They don't like you guys together. Maybe this is their ex. Okay, but like, what the fuck are they into? Like, they're into something because they did something. Okay, to sever this connection. Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's all I can hear. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Keys on a ring. Poison. Look at, they poison somebody. Poison your thoughts about this person. Poisoned you. You could have kept getting food poisoning or something off everything they ate, because it's like they were getting fucked with to use, bad meat and to not cook things properly. They start getting fucked with. So then it looks like they're harming you in some way. So then you're like, well, fuck this. I don't want to die in your presence. I don't want to fucking get killed. So then you break up with them thinking that if you don't, you're going to die around them. But that's the energy. That's the spell saying that you're in bad energy, but you're not. It's the energy that's being cultivated around you to shut you down. Honestly, witchcraft and magic and stuff, you got to be very careful what you do, because this is going to come back to this person who did that to you. Because now this is coming back. I feel like 7 years, could be 17 years, okay, that you have not been with this person. It's been a heavy amount of time. Sorry if you hear that talking in the background. Invitation, lawless, and the compass. So there's more magic and murder and exit. Suppressed emotions, the scarecrow. There's Marlowe. The roof. Okay, there was this, I looked at 7 and I went like, I don't know if you lived with this person for like 7 years, 7 months. But there's this other energy though I can feel. This witch. I feel like you lived with her. Under the same roof. They have some suppressed emotions towards you. And that's why, like, it's not hate. They think it's hate. They act out in rage like it's hate. But I think it's something that they just don't understand. I think it's a feeling that they don't understand. I think maybe they could be bisexual or something and you're not, because I feel like this is same sex. I feel like you're not. Or maybe they're just flat out gay, and like you're just not attracted to them. You're not in that world. That's not who you are. So they take that very you know, if you're going to put your ego in it, then you're going to take it egotistically. Like, oh, so I'm not good enough for you. Oh, so like you just like other people. Oh, and you know, like, and then that leads to like some pride issues and a little bit of like, you know, now we're going to start getting into some wrath. Now we're going to start getting angry about it, you know, and it seems like something was just bound to almost spiral out of control with this person. That's why there's so many suppressed emotions, because they really didn't know what to do with all this, I feel like. Okay, I think they were scared. You might have been scared of them, okay? Scared of like how they felt about you or something, okay? And then there's Marlo. I don't really know. I mean, Marlo with murder. I don't know if this person was trying to set you up to die, to be unalived in some way, to be hurt. Something to be heard around you, something to be heard around you that you loved. And like, we just had a very, it's weird. We're having a lot of very near death experiences with some things around us and some people around us and some energies around us. But the thing is, no one's dying. They seem to be coming back to life at the last hour. And you think, my God, you know, and then you're kind of like, for the next couple of days, like, are you going to stay alive? And then everything is staying alive. I feel like there was an attack, and it was a bad attack on you, your family, the things you loved. Could have been an attack at your work, okay, because you loved it so much. Like, the things that you loved were recently attacked by something. And the thing is that love always wins. Love will conquer all. And the people who in their hate, go ahead, die in your hate. I don't give a shit. I'll love to the day that I die. You can, and that's the thing, is like, once you accept love, like, who gives a shit if somebody rejects you? Oh, you rejected me? That's nice. I still love myself. I'm still going to move on. It doesn't matter. Rejection is God's protection. I've always known that. Okay. Anybody that's ever rejected me, anybody that's ever, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's work rejection, friend rejection, lover rejection, right? Application to get apartment rejection. Okay, rejection is everyday life. Okay, you have to deal with it. It's fine. It means that something was not meant for you. Whether or not it comes back for you is one of those things. People make the wrong decisions. They are stupid sometimes and naive, and they, you know, go off their emotions sometimes, and they say things that they don't mean, and they do things that they don't mean. It doesn't mean that the whole thing just gets dead set on that, right? Like, you're allowed to live in the heat of the moment. You're allowed to express yourself in the heat of the moment. Does that mean that everything you say is in concrete and exactly the way it should be? No, it's called the heat of the moment. Sometimes you say shit because you just want to get off your chest. And unfortunately, if you bottle things up and you let things get inside of you, then you will say it with your chest, because there's going to be a lot of things in there, okay? Because you're not speaking. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to speak up for yourself, right? And I know that's hard for people, but guess what? You're a fucking adult. You got to stand up for yourself, because who the fuck isn't? If you don't stand up for yourself, like, do you expect somebody else in the crowd to? Sometimes people do, right? Or then they just go home and hang their head in shame because nobody stood up for them, but yet they didn't stand up for themselves. Okay, so there is this like notion where it's possible that somebody kind of took the law into their own hands, which is why Lawless is here. Okay, they did something that they weren't supposed to do. They decided something that they weren't, you know, hey, I can just do this. Hey, I can just do this. Hey, I can just do this. Awesome, okay, to have that type of ambition, but at the same time, if you're going to go out and like start slaughtering people, then just know there's going to come with a little bit of backlash from that, a little bit of karma, okay? And like doing witchcraft on somebody, okay, that you were living with because they had a crush on you. No, okay, I'm trying to say, you know how you're trying to, it sometimes doesn't come out, but you know what I mean? This person living with you, having a crush on you, you not liking them back, and it's like they cursed your dating life. Oh my God, is that what they did? I mean, I didn't actually think that until like it just came. Obviously, you guys know I have no idea what I'm saying. This is directly from spirit. I do not think about anything. I am right in the moment, channeling the river flow, okay? Take it or leave it. Okay, so what up with that? So they put a spell on your dating life? Are these the right cards? Heart with a key. Oh, God. They did something to your love life. Oh, my God. I feel like this person, because there's witchcraft here, I feel like this person did something in regards to your heart. Like they took your heart and they, put it in a jar and like put it in the freezer and like, oh wait, but before they put your heart in the jar, they put a bunch of holes in it and they drilled a bunch of like screws in it and like shit into it so it would like rip your heart apart. Then they put it in the jar, then they put it in the freezer. Like this is a fucking freezer witch. I'm pretty sure. Retaliation. It's like they retaliated on you. Thank you. Like, oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Look at. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, is this our confirmation? Like the heart just showed up? This is what I'm saying. Because I'm looking at these hearts, okay? Like heart with a key. Okay, and then look at addiction. She's dragging that heart. Okay, stop dragging my heart around. Oh my God, who is that? Anyway, stop dragging my heart around. And then the hammer. I was like, there's the sabotage right there. That's the shit that they hurt you with. That's how they hurt you. They sabotaged you. Persistently. And then I looked at this old word right here at the bottom. And that says retaliation. So I feel like this person fucking fucked around with you and they see this boundaries card. They like put you in something. They bounded you. They banded your heart. They did something to you because you didn't fucking like them. What up, Crafty Craftersons? What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy Friday. Okay, stop dragging my heart around. Is that Tom Petty? That might be. I feel like I can hear his voice. But I also feel like there's a female there. Like Stevie Nicks or something. Anyways, I don't know. It's an old song. Okay. Oh, you want to do the witchcraft cards? Well, I mean, we already know what's witchcraft. So... Okay, well, Spirit wants me to pull the spell cards because apparently we haven't talked enough about the spell. Maybe we need to know more about the spell. Okay. What is the spell that they casted on Collective to mess up their dating life or take their soulmates away? Something about soulmates. I mean, you have a lot of soulmates. It's not just one, you know? Oh. Yeah, freezer. Look at the Yule, the cold card. Witch. Somebody used their power. Oh my God, y'all. Did I tell you how much mushrooms I used to eat? I was going to say as a kid. I wasn't a kid, but anyways. I see faces in everything. Faces here, faces there, faces when you shouldn't see faces. I saw a face. I just saw it again. A face here. And like, that's the eye. He's almost like an eye patch. And then there's the nose and the mouth. And anyways, I saw a fucking person there. And it's a cauldron hanging over a fire. And I see that as the patch. The patch on the man's eye. That's so creepy. Okay, so I think that this is a man. And now I see it burning, a man burning. So this person is burning. Are they about to... Yeah, they're about to burn for what they did to you. I knew it. They fucking tried to kill your familiar. They tried to kill one of your familiars. I was wondering if this was going to come out. Okay. everything has been cleansed. Okay. Everything is protected, but there is a death curse on somebody's familiar. And that has absolutely 1000% been confirmed. Okay. They actually paid money to do this. They used money to do this. And there's the fire. I don't know what they did with fire, but they did some type of fire spell to take your familiar away from you. I don't know why they would attack your familiars, but they did. And you or your familiars were completely protected. That's spirit. Yeah, in the summer, right now. This is happening right now. This is a summer card. This is like a timing card right now. Basically. Yo, this is fucked up. I was not expecting this to be... Is that the sex card? Oh my God. I told you. I think you... Okay, so there is 2 partnerships here. There is somebody that you were stripped away from, and it was by somebody else you had relations with. Okay. They cursed your SCX life. And it's all coming back around. Okay, when they did this, it was very quick. It was very vindictive. It was very straight to the point. They attacked your root chakra. They attacked your life. 911. They probably tried to kill you right away. That didn't work. So then they go into your familiars. Fine, I can't kill you. I'm going to kill everything around you. Like, this fucking person is crazy. Thank God you broke up with them. Narcissist, yeah, you think? Holy one-sided, obnoxious idiots. Maybe that's the loser that we got at the very beginning. This person's a fucking loser. Okay, they hurt people because they don't get their own way. Wow, emotional as fuck. They hold on to everything. They don't release anything. Krampus. Something about Christmas. Something about the winter and Christmas. I don't know if you took yourself away from them, if you didn't deliver something to them, you know, if they wished you away and you actually left and they were like, wait a second, I didn't really want you to leave. I just, well, I'm a narcissist and this is the way that I act and I push people away, but you're not actually supposed to go. You know, okay. You fucking kidding me? Yeah, so you packed up and left. Okay, you found a different way. That's the boat. You left. Okay, you left this person that fucking put like dirty magic on. Okay, I don't know if they just wanted to sleep with you. Okay, it was sex in reverse, so I don't know if you guys actually did anything together, if this was a one-night stand, because that's here as well. And then they cursed your dating life. Cursed you and then tried to kill your familiar? Like, wow. You wonder why you broke up with this person? This is why. Okay, because they tried to trap you. They pulled these narcissistic moves to get you to do things, to get you to call them, to get you to, you know, like if they put you, okay, so now I'm getting, if they put your name on a list, you know, like if I'm getting plane ticket, something about a plane ticket or something. Okay, like I called the airlines. Everything's good. All you have to do is show up. You get there. You're not on the list. Nothing's booked. It's something like that. Like somebody was just, so then you'll call them, right? So then you'll call them and be like, hey, I'm not on the list. I didn't get a seat. I'm not on the plane. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I totally forgot to hit confirm. Oh, my gosh. You know, because they want you to need them. They want you to... narcissist, right? They have to feel wanted. They have to feel praised. Okay, they need to feel that. And you didn't make them feel that way. You just showed up somewhere that nothing was ready. They didn't pull through. The stuff wasn't there. What you ordered wasn't done. And you just fucking left. Fine. It's not done. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to chase you around. You left the boat. You left. You pieced out on their bullshit. And then they retaliated against you because you didn't chase them around like some fucking psycho. Oh my good God. So they cursed your love life. And like, that's so sad. The 4-leaf clover was in reverse. Okay. And then the monster was on top. And I'm like, that is a perfect depiction of a monster. They would take your good luck away from you, or they would try. Right? Because you don't like them. So of course now they're so fucking entitled. You don't like them, therefore they're going to take something away from you. That is not cool, buddy. That is fucking not cool. Look at that. Kiss the girls, prophecy, and the airplane, baby. Okay, I like this. Something's coming in. There's a prophecy. Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing. There's a very possible outcome coming in. Something is coming in now. And it's obviously this serendipitous moment, right place, the right time, because they took you away from somebody. And now, like I said, spirit can't get you back together, right? It's been very hard because of the witchcraft, right? Spirit says, right, you here left. It keeps fucking with you. And now spirit is had enough. Okay, they are over this. They're just going to have to deliver something flat out. Like, fuck this whole right place, right time. Yes, right place, right time, but guaranteed one of y'all are going to be there. Okay, it's one of those things. And all they have to do is just get the other one there. Okay, which if it's in their path, for spirit, I mean, you got to understand divine timing, lining up with something. Please do not say that that's a coincidence when the universe, when you say something in a conversation and then the song you're listening to says the same word at the same time. Please do not say that that's a coincidence. That is the universe working so fucking hard to try to tell you that you're on divine timing, that you are right where you are supposed to be. And then you dumb it off like, oh no, that's dumb, eh? No, it's a serious shit. Okay, there are things trying to communicate with you, trying to get you somewhere. That's a fucking big deal. Okay, you gotta get your compass going. Okay, because this has been full-fledged fuckery. Okay, and Mercury is speaking. This is trying to get to you. 7th house, justice is trying to stamp this, and that emperor is now determined to make this work, to get to where he needs to get to. Okay, to get on that plane and land in the city he has to. Okay, it's like that kind of shit. Like, this is a no fuck around anymore. This is you either get there and do it or you don't. Okay, spirit's gonna have to line you up with somebody else. Okay, because this, it almost seems to me like the energy is running very thin, like very, very thin. Okay, maybe that's a 911. Like, there isn't much time. Like, when you're losing blood, you don't have that much time. Okay, when you're losing something, when you're being depleted, you don't have that much time. And if this, whatever this witch has done, whatever this energy has done, they have fucked with time. Okay, Mercury, they have fucked with time. That's a no-no. Okay, that's why GOD's here. That's why serendipity is here. Okay, that's why the prophecy is here. That's why things are here. This is like what you would see as like major arcana showing up. Big people, okay, to clear the energy, wipe the slate clean, so then the prophecy and the runway, right, like clear the runway, so then the prophecy can come in. I just heard first and foremost. So obviously there's something, a pretty big package on its way for somebody, okay, because of some very, very unfortunate black magic that did, it's like being shot, but you didn't get, nothing got hit, like no major organs got hit, but you still got shot. There's still damage there. Okay, there's still something got hurt because of their wrath. Okay, and whether or not that was your heart, right? I still think they did something to your heart. I don't know if it involves like a voodoo doll or something like that. Okay, but it does kind of seem like if they're going to fuck with your heart, what are they trying to do? Stop your life. While they're sitting there angry at you because you found somebody, or angry at you that you're happy, or angry that you're moving on and they're not there, whatever it is, it's not supposed to be done. It's magic that's not supposed to be done. It's a line that's not supposed to be crossed. It's things that are not supposed to be said, and magic that's not supposed to be produced, and things that are not supposed to be put up in the ether. Okay. And there will be consequences to what this person has already done. Okay. I do believe that the energy is over with. Okay. But just like a migraine, if anyone's ever had a migraine, there's like, I just recently had like a 7-day hangover with this migraine. And I actually looked it up. I never looked it up before because I always said after these migraines I get sporadic ones over, the course of like a few years. I would always say to myself, like, man, like the couple days afterwards, I feel hungover. Like I feel so depleted and so tired and nauseous. And like, I have a headache the whole fucking time. Like days after I get a migraine, I have a headache. Right. So I finally looked it up, and they are called hangovers. They are called migraine hangovers in quotations. I'm like, oh my God, other people feel the same way. Like they think they're hungover too. Like, oh my God, because it takes like my migraines, I usually throw up a lot. So therefore, I get very dehydrated, right? And I go in and out of very intense sweats. I have to use ice on my body because my temperature gets so high that I could probably die. Like it gets, 104, 105, like very easily. So I feel like death, is right there. And so it takes me a few days to get back going after them. And this time, I swear, the migraine hit on Friday night. It was kind of like lingering for a couple of weeks too. Like I got it to go away, but then suddenly this heat, we got this huge heat wave, and this migraine hit so bad. And I had to drive home an hour. I had to drive home. I threw up. I kept throwing up on the side of the road, the side of my fucking car. Oh my God. I couldn't see at one point. This was the scariest migraine I ever had in my entire life. I thought I was going to fucking die. Like it was right in my third eye. So like literally I like the pain in my face was so bad. A week. Okay, I don't think I think it was actually more than a week because the hangover didn't go away until the following Saturday. I had to keep taking Tylenol every day to try to beat the headache that I knew was going to turn into a migraine again because it'll happen again quick. Oh my fucking God. It was finally Saturday. It was Saturday night and I felt it break. It was finally like I had clear vision. My head was clear. Everything was clear. I think I was driving home from work and I was like, oh my gosh, it's done. Like I was eating some pizza and just like I had the fresh air going, and it was finally, because all that smoke hit too. So like the smoke and oh my God, and the air conditioning at work wasn't working very well. So I thought your girl was gonna die, man. Like every year it seems like I get one of these migraines, it just gets a little bit worse, just like I don't remember them being so bad when I was a kid. Now I feel like, holy fuck, like how do I do this? Like how do I survive this? Oh my God. And then my sister got really sick too a couple weeks ago. She had some weird food poisoning thing that happened or something with her stomach, and she was up all night puking, and she had to go to work the next day. And so there's definitely a lot of like weird viruses going around right now. I'm possibly attached to this energy. Okay. I mean, any attack on your physical body could be a spiritual attack. And sometimes it's death attack. Sometimes it's straight up, I don't fucking like you and I want you dead. Motherfucker doesn't even know you. Okay. Came across your profile picture, fucking drove past you in fucking traffic and you blocked him for too long. Like people's death curses and bullshit that they send out there to collective on a daily basis is very intense. Okay. So just remember that. Try to keep your energy as cool, clean, and clear as possible. And if you've been having some random attacks or like headaches or throwing up or your pets are getting sick or something like that, that's just to let you know, yeah, okay, so we got the moon, the eye. Okay, definitely. There's Jack. Jack died too, just randomly. That was my beta fish. He just randomly died one day, and like he shouldn't have died. There was nothing wrong, and then he died right in front of me. It was very, and I feel like he took one for the team with that one. You know, like I really do. Like I still think about that fish, like that poor little fish. Like there was nothing wrong. His tank was fine. Everything was clean, clear, under control. He was perfectly fine. No reason for him to have died. Like we honestly, we had been through way worse than that over the couple years I had him. So it was very strange, you know, for him to just vanish like that. And then my snail, my mystery snail just vanished, just perished the other day, just died suddenly. And I mean, those things stay alive for years and years. And like, I feel like that was kind of a little bit weird too. So, you know, there's definitely death lurking around and like bad energy. Okay. So just be cautious. Okay. Keep your energy clear and do what you can. If you feel like you're being spiritually attacked, you know, have a nice cleansing bath or a shower or something, you know, like I don't know, just be cool right now, you know, try not to let anything rock your boat, try not to make any hasty decisions, you know, all of a sudden on the whim, like you're gonna go and do something or fuck somebody up or break up with somebody. It's very fucking weird energy. We're coming up to the new moon, or we're coming up to the full moon, so just try not to make any rational decisions that involve tearing people down. Okay? And I'm going to do one last reading and then peace out. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. All right? whitneymoonshine at gmail.com is how you get in touch with me for your personal readings. Please like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Oops. Make sure you charge your crystals in the moonlight. Sunlight, moonlight, they need a good charge. They can't stay in the dark. Okay, here we go, people. Last reading. Okay, people. A lot of majors here. So the Tower's here, Death is here, High Priestess is here, and the Emperor's here. Okay. 3 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in the center of this whole thing. Okay. And then 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody that you're dealing with, okay, you, if this makes sense, will be one of these people. Okay. If you're kind of like a high priestess in some way, like you can see the future, you can predict things, a lot of deja vu, a lot of visions, insight, wisdom, foresight, clairaudient, clairvoyant, all that good stuff. Okay, you are on the high priestess side. And then there's this emperor, okay, who recently has had to deal with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that's Mrs. Claus. So this is what's so funny about it is Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus showed up with Santa Claus. Okay, even though the Queen of Pentacles is not married to the Emperor, okay, but in this deck, the Queen of Pentacles is a good representation of a woman who is married to a man, okay, who's got some money. Okay, so or just some status, some stability. You know, the Emperor's got some good shit under control. Okay. So it seems like with her being in reverse, I feel like this Emperor has kicked somebody out recently. Okay. And with the Three of Swords following that, I feel like there was a lot of heartbreak there with this woman kicking this woman out or telling them they can't stay there anymore or moving out in general, some type of family split, perhaps. Okay. Cause a lot of heartache to this Emperor. Okay. And to this Queen. Okay, but now this Emperor, I think the Queen is more upset than anything now. This Emperor is now more sparked about the High Priestess. Now the Emperor wants the High Priestess, okay? He's kind of sitting in this tower energy where he knows he wants to make a move, and it's going to be a very bold move. Okay, because it's possible that he's been with this Queen of Pentacles for a very long time. And if he makes this move away from her, that'll probably be the first move he's ever made away from her. Okay, and he probably knows that's a big deal. He doesn't want to be with Mrs. Claus anymore. Okay, so this could be a marriage as well. Somebody could have gotten a divorce. Okay, and it's kind of like shit or get off the pot kind of situation. Like they either had to get back together with this person. And there goes the tractor trailer back up the road again. Either they have to choose to stay with this Mr. Claus and, vice versa, or choose to break up. And I feel like they chose to break up. I don't know where I was. Yes. I don't know where I was. I just kept talking. I don't know if that made any sense. But anyways, so yes. Okay. So the big breakup. I think this person, they might have been back and forth with this Mrs. Claus for a little while. They didn't necessarily have to be married to her, but definitely living with them. Okay. To make a move towards a new energy is going to be a lot for this person, because even if they did go back and forth with this Mrs. Claus, they never really broke it off, right? They didn't sign the divorce papers. They didn't move on. They just stayed amicable in the situation, right? Not rocking anybody's boat. But I feel like that's changed now. I feel like the boat got rocked, everything got changed, and now they're going to make a move towards this High Priestess. And that's why the Three of Swords in reverse. I like the Three of Swords in reverse because I feel like that's liberating for them. I feel like that's a move they've been wanting to do. I feel like this Mrs. Claus has held them back. Okay. I feel like what I just heard was a main priority. This person was a priority in their life, maybe not so much the love of their life, but they were somebody that they took care of, somebody that they, loved at one point. I mean, they did marry them, or they did ask them to move in, or they did make a commitment with them. Okay. So it's not like they didn't care about them. That's the thing. But now I feel like this Emperor is solo. And once you get on that sleigh with him, and go up to the North Pole, Mrs. Claus is going to find out about that. Okay, even though she's the ex-Mrs. Claus, she's going to find out that Santa's got somebody else. Okay, and that's going to shift their world. Because now there's this new energy that has never been there before. Okay, and I'm not saying any of this is bad, okay, but it does end up in death. Which means death is a transition. It's evolution. It's time, again, with that funny word time. Okay. It's where this is supposed to go. It's supposed to change things. Okay. And once this tower comes down, once this Santa Claus Emperor makes this move and leaves the North Pole and goes for this High Priestess, that's the thing. Everything's going to be changed after that anyways. So it's necessary change for movement forward, because Mrs. Claus is missing out on her life. Because if she thinks that there's still a possibility that she can get back together with him, with Santa, right, then she will. So she needs to realize that he has moved on. So he can't waste her time anymore, because her time is being wasted. And I feel like once she figures that out, It's a celebration. Like, oh my God, you can finally let me go. I don't have to be here anymore. I don't have to fake this anymore, because she could be faking it too. Okay. All the loaves of bread, all the cookies, all the dinners, right. She could be faking the whole thing just because it's a role that she's been playing for a long time. Right. People sometimes get very driven away from their heart when money is involved and children are involved and life is involved. Sometimes you just walk away from that heart a little bit and sacrifice things to keep your children happy and afloat and the roof over your head and nobody rocking anybody's fucking boat. Okay. But the thing is that this tower is going to come down, and this emperor knows that it's coming down. It's just a matter of time. So if it's just a matter of time at this point, then stop wasting time. Make it happen, say it, do it, change everything. So then fucking a new world can start, and you can stop wasting this old time in this old world with this old life and this old husband or this old wife and get into new energy. It's time for new energy. Okay? It is time for this death to happen. All right. We're going to wrap it up. Knight of Presents. Someone's checking the list, you know what I mean? But it's slow movement, okay? It's slow movement. This emperor is going to be slow moving, okay? Until they get the passion to put it into drive. They're going to just kind of be in neutral. And in neutral, the car still moves, okay? Don't anybody freak out. Especially if you're on a hill, fucking pop it into neutral, that baby will fly right down, okay? So honestly, it's not like the Knight of Pentacles doesn't move. He does move. He just moves way slower than other people. And at whatever he's dealing with, I would say let the motherfucker move slow, okay? Like, nobody needs to move fast. Although, once he gets going, try to stop him. You know what I mean? He's just been in a stagnant situation, not doing anything for a very long time, and movement hasn't been necessary. Once you get those fucking babies going, he's going to be flying around. Okay? Because he's going to have so much energy after letting this old energy go and stepping into his new life. Okay? With his High Priestess. And I think it's going to be a good transition, because I think that this High Priestess is going to be able to read him very well. I think he's a very hard worker, right? And I think she's a very hard working, intuitive soul. So I think the two of them together is the spark that they both need, which is why the Ace of Wands is in between them. They're the spark that each other needs. Okay? All right. Anything else? Four of Needles, Three of Needles, Four of Needles. Or sorry, that's Seven of Needles. Hangman. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Hangman in reverse. Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords just showed up. 7-7. Who is 7? Is that the Chariot? I think something, okay, once this, because that's Santa, again, as the Hangman. Once this Emperor moves, okay, Hangman in reverse, once he moves, once he makes his move, then he gets into the Knight of Pentacles. That Knight of Pentacles turns into the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands flips everything to the Two of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, quick. So it's like a decision comes in. I just heard a rite of passage, right? Coming to this person again, coming to this road again. All right. Coming to this opportunity again. Slow movement. There is like quick movement, right? So it's going to be kind of weird with this scenario. It's going to move slow, but then it's going to have its bursts of huge bloom, and then it's going to kind of like taper off a little bit, and then it's going to hugely bloom again. Okay, so there's a massive kind of relationship transformation coming in with a high priestess and an emperor. Okay, and like I said, for the most part, those are not two majors that come together. But for this reading, the high priestess is going to make this emperor a lot more intuitive, right? To use their intuition a little bit more, to follow their gut. And the emperor is going to show the high priestess, baby, watch what I can do when I use my gut. You know what I mean? So it's going to be kind of like, there's the devil in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. So this person didn't lie about the things that fucked with them. I don't think either one did. You know, I think these people dealt with their demons. I think they, you know, chopped the head off where they needed to. You know what I mean? Figuratively speaking, which is a good move. You know, it's good that the emperor is moving away from something, you know, especially a relationship that no longer serves them, a relationship that no longer serves the greater good, right? Something that they're no longer happy in, right? It's good. I mean, people need to move on when it's right for you, you know what I mean? So there's the Queen of Swords all of a sudden. Don't bullshit yourself. Tell yourself the truth, because people lie all the time, okay? So don't you lie to yourself as well, okay? Let the liars do that. And peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I don't know when I'll be back next. We never know with this channel, okay? So make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for liking it. Thank you for being here. All right, have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the flip side. All right, peace out, y'all.